Brew day! So guys, it's midweek, decided to get a cheeky brewing after work. Going to be making an American wheat beer. So pause it if you like, if that's focusing. That's what I'm shooting for. Should be 4.8%. Nice session number one for a change. I've got two beers on tap at the moment. I've got my double clusterfuck, which has turned out really nice, surprisingly. And I've also got a beer that I've called Session Vach, which is Little Session in Welsh, which is a 5% IPA type beer. It's pretty nice, quite sessionable as well. Got the grain father coming up to temperature now, and I'll give you updates as and when we finish these tasks. Cheers. So guys, like a lot of you homebrewers out there at the moment, we're all trying to up our game. So I've got some brewing salts there for the sparge water, and the same amount for my mash water. For this recipe and for the water that I'm using, I've tried to align it to the German water based on Beersmith. So it's asked me to add a gram of gypsum and a gram of calcium chloride, but also about 5 grams of lactic acid as well into the malt. So like I said, just playing about with this water chemistry. So guys, in case you weren't already aware, I've modded the old Grainfather controller to control this, simply with this as a thermowell into here, this on full whack, and set the temperature of this. It should be 75, mashing in at 65 and mash out at 75 today, so that's fine. Water's currently at 9 degrees C, and away we go. And the work light's on here, and we should have power there, and so we do. So yeah, it's quite a simple but effective setup, I think. Same as before, same amount of water additions going in to my mash water, as well as the lactic acid as well. It'll be different to everyone's areas and waters, so no point going through the exact amounts in any detail, or the science for that matter. So I'm going to get mashed in now, and I'll catch up with you after that. So guys, as you can see, the mash is on now. I think this wheat beer is going to be quite dark in colour, or darker than normal. I'm using a German Pilsner malt, which was recommended to me by my local brewery, Volk Brewery, or Vale of Glamorgan Brewery. I asked them if I could buy some Pilsner malt off them. They said we've only got this German Pilsner malt, slightly darker, but it'd be perfect for what you want to brew. So I'm giving that a shot. Whether I'll be able to get my hands on it again, I don't know. But if anyone has any ideas what this German Pilsner malt's like, I'd be interested to know if you won't mind sharing. Also, one of the new toys, Whirlpool tool, and this was £1 in some little shitty DIY shop we got down here in Barrybados. So we're at the end of the mash now, 1 hour mash, knock the pump off. Here we go. Gosh. It's very dark. Check that out. So guys, the water's cleared from the top of the plate. So we're just going to start this auto sparge arm just very slowly. So guys, this beer's taking forever to sparge. Thought I'd take this opportunity to let you know what's been going on and how these beers have turned out. So let's go and grab a couple. Wobbly glasses received from Beer 52. See that? They said they were top quality. Bullshit. Tossers. So this first one is my Session Bach. Little session. This beer is actually the first one that I've made from yeast that I've harvested from previous brew, and this one was the Californian ale yeast that I used in my supercharger, I think, quite a few months ago. So I didn't put this in my fermentation fridge either. I left it in the kitchen, in all honesty, because I wasn't too confident that it would work and that harvesting the yeast and making a starter and everything would have done the job, but it's turned out brilliant. It was more with my abilities than anything else that was concerning me. Not much on the nose. I didn't put much late hop additions on this one, just mainly flavour. Very bitter, nice and hoppy. Let's got that dry finish on the end as well. Flavour wise, it's what you'd expect from a big hoppy beer, really. It's lovely. And with the conditioning, it was quite bad. You know, usually when a beer's young you drink it, but this one was particularly quite bad when it was young. I wouldn't say it was drinkable, and it really needed time, and it's been about 3 weeks now, I think. Kegged 19th of Jan, so yeah, not far off. So yeah, it's a nice little beer. Let's try the next one. So this, guys, is my double clusterfuck beer, 6.7%. If you haven't seen the video, I recommend you skip back just the one, check that out. It was a nightmare brew day, but look what it's produced. This should give anyone faith. Look at that. And this is one I thought was a write-off. I thought about quitting during the brew day and everything. Threw my toys right out the pram. Broke a couple of things as well, off camera. Let's have a taste. To me, I've drunk a lot of Belgian beers, especially with the Christmas period, and that is bang on the style and what I was aiming for. It's really, really nice. It would have been nicer to use a lighter malt, but I used that same German Pilsner malt for it, which is why it's so dark, but it doesn't carry any dark flavours, if you know what I mean. It's really nice beer. Speaking of Belgian beers, shooting off to Belgium for 4 days. Me and the missus going away for a long weekend, and yeah, we're driving all the way to Bruges in Belgium and staying there, drinking beer, and she'll be eating chocolate and I'll be drinking more beer, and got a brewery tour booked in the Half Man Brewery as well, so it's lining up to be an awesome weekend next weekend. Can't wait. Yes, they are. So guys, we've reached a rolling boil, as you can see. So it's time to throw in our bittering hops. It's getting steamy in here. So this is now 30 grams of Hallertau. I thought I had 20, but I've got 30, so what I've done, I've moved the Citra from 10 minutes to 5 minutes to make up for the additional bittering this is going to give, because I'm not going to be using just 10 grams of Hallertau. So, in we go. goes. What do you reckon of that angle then? We have the 5-minute editions, which is loads of stuff. Off we go with the super bin lid. Hops first, 20 grams of Citra. Then 25 grams of coriander seeds, crushed. I don't have a Protafloc, but I'm not bothered about that. How many clear wheat beers have you ever seen? 25 grams of Curaçao bitter orange peel. And a tiny bit of yeasty nutrients. Give it a stir. Steamy! So guys, we are done with the boil. Just gonna get going with the tool of doom. Just gonna whirlpool this for about 5 minutes and then start the pump. So guys, what I'm gonna do now, just let this recirculate for a bit. I'm gonna open the tap slowly. Right then, so while it starts doing its thing, I'm gonna set up the cold water inlet of this chiller. Sweetest motherfucker! Right then guys, it seems to have settled at 80 degrees. So I'm going to chuck in 20 grams of Citra. Watch. One-handed and everything. Skills. I'm going to stand here for about 10 minutes. So guys, that is the whirlpooling done. Went pretty well, actually. Everything was dropping through. Never done that before. Just going to wait a couple of more minutes before I start the pump again. Let everything settle, and then I'll start the pump and start chilling it again. So yeah, I'll catch you when we're transferring. So guys, just starting to transfer. Good flow coming out of this. That's better. 1.048. There it is. In she goes. So guys, this is what we've ended up with. 1.048. Holy shit balls. Bang on the numbers. Bang on the numbers. Beautiful. Let's have a proper beer turn. Wash it down. I'm going to be fermenting it at 17 degrees. I've done it with my last wheat beer and it turned out awesome. So I'm going to do it again with this one. I'm going to enjoy another beer, guys. That's going to transfer in. Go in the house, get some grub, then come back out and start the cleanup. So guys, thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching. And please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Yes, you do.